in fact ours. What's going on, everybody? I'm Alex Hunter. This is HP Builds, and welcome back to the channel. If you guys couldn't tell by the time warp there, that we are at the Nashville Super Speedway, and already this morning it's pretty hot, ain't it, babe?
It's a little hot.
As I say, it's a little warm. Should have cut the sleeves off the shirt, but for the first time all year, we've actually got Luci out here. So we had to park the trailer far away, but we'll get over here to the car and I'll show you guys what we're dealing with on Luci, because we haven't done a whole lot of things, but what we have done is the important stuff. So let's get over here to the car and I'll show you what we got. All right, right out of the gate, you guys can tell Luci still hurt. So both sides of the car still have the same damage. Haven't had any time to spend on this car. It's really set in the enclosed and kind of waded through winter, but got some damage down here. It's holding decent enough for today, but what we did do is it needed tires. So if you guys go way back in the videos, when I was coming down this front stretch here and I was running like, I don't know, 120 or so, and I fell down off in here, the car did a nice slide before it almost went in the grass, but we were able to save it. But that caused cords to show on both front tires. So this car needed tires like nobody's business. And instead of doing the Yokohamas, after talking to everybody about what's the best option, I went with Bridgestones. So 3 years ago is when we had our last set of Bridgestones. They were the RE71Rs, and they were pretty good. Well, now we're running the RE71RS. So a little shorter than what we had last year, but so far I can tell you they are soft. So I'm hoping after the first few runs we get in there and actually put some decent times down on these. I now have to relearn tire pressures. I have to kind of watch how it's going to roll over, because we are on a shorter sidewall. So a lot to learn today, and I'm just glad we got out here and Luci got out here, because it was pouring down rain when we woke up this morning. And as you can see, sun's shining and it's hot. So we got to go walk the course. Then we've got to go sit through the driver's meeting and all that good jazz and figure out when we're running this thing. And once we go running, I'll check back in with you guys. So see y'all in a second. All right, guys, so we're running first run session. So we're going up here to get set up in grid. But I'll tell you what, a pretty common issue with the 05 to 09 Mustangs, especially the V6 cars, is the stepper motors on the clusters don't work sometimes. And obviously we haven't had a speedometer in this car for quite some time, and that doesn't really bother me. But yesterday when I loaded Luci up on the trailer, it was showing half a tank of fuel, and now I'm showing a full tank plus a quarter tank. I mean, we are like well past full. So lucky me, I don't really trust that I even had a half tank yesterday. So I'm not really sure what caused that. I'm gonna blame it on the stepper motors, but you gotta think, we hit both sides of this car at Cletus and cars, so we very well may have jostled something in the gas tank that's now registering wrong. So if it dies on the track, it dies on the track. This is what the track looks like. Looks like it's going to be a pretty quick run today. I'm not really sure what the time will be, just based on, we got a couple bumps that we're going to be crossing, so not sure how much speed we're going to be able to carry. I will say our competitor Jessie, she's got some new goodies underneath the car, and she won't tell me quite what they are. So she very well may have a lot more grip than I do, but we'll see. We'll see if I can keep up with her or she can keep up with me. So let's get after it. Let's hit this first run session hard and give it all we got.
Alex Hunter in the 2005 Mustang up next.
hard bump coming out of there. I will say, these tires are very slick first run. So hopefully we can get the slickness off these things, because that was very icy. Felt faster. Let's see how we stack up. 34.1. All right. We are at a 34.1 right now, so we've got a good lead ahead, but we've got to keep it. So now I'm going to try to see if I can get down and get away from the 34s and get into the 33s. So let's go see if we can do it. This is our last run for this run session. So we'll get 3 right now, and then we'll get 3 this afternoon, I guess. So we got one more time when everything's nice and warm. Let's see if we can make it happen. Hopefully it doesn't rain between now and the end of the day. Doesn't look too promising on that either. So we've got to make it happen right now. Right there. That wasn't our best. Hopefully the rain stays away and we can come back for second session. Ouch.
Don't do that.
Yeah. Well, run session 2 has caught up to us, and I tell you what, it is so hot. I don't know what the actual temperature is out here, but even with the top up, we've got all the air we can blow around in here. It is still hot. So the track is definitely going to be sticky. Hopefully everything goes our way. My goal in the next 3 runs is to end up getting a 33 something. I want to break down below the 34s. So if we just kill 1/10 of a second, we're going to get there. So we're not far, but we're going to give it our all, see what we can do. Let's get these 3 run sessions underway, shall we? All right, that felt fast. That was another 34.19. All right, guys. Well, Jessie just came across with a 34.7, so she's getting it figured out. that definitely felt faster. Let's go. Let's go, guys. We did it. That was a 33.6. What do you think about that, babe?
33.6?
That was a 33.6.
Shit.
We got it by a half a second. All right, we got one more run. Let's see if we can get better than that. Let's check our tire pressures while they're hot. Guys, well, we just doubled up on 33.6s, and out of freaking nowhere, Jesse comes back with a 1.5-second improvement with a 33.6. But mine was a 33.62, hers was a 36.20. She barely beat me. Wow. Wow. Well, we placed second today. Not bad, that was good. By the hair of, oh man, hair, chin, chin, chin. All right, guys, so we finished up, went through awards. Obviously, we placed second. Jessie, she came in right there at the last second and got us by 0.01 of a second. But now, we're loaded up, and we've got to be in Bowling Green for dinner tonight for Mother's Day. So we've got to put some miles down. We both have to go to the house and obviously take a shower, and then it's off to Bowling Green. So a lot of miles in one day, a lot of fuel, but hey, car went well. New tires clearly did good, and I'm pretty impressed with them. I will say 36 PSI, I thought that was a little high, and it went right there to the triangle on the side, the mark there for tread. Super, super impressed with that. So now all we got to do is just, yeah, got a lot of tread on them. We need to make less tread on them. So we've got to put a lot more miles down, a lot more laps down, a lot more events down on that car. And let me tell you, we're going to be busy for this summer, this fall. There is a lot of events coming up for both cars. So we'll check back in with you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.